welcome back to the world of science. This is interaction number 2. Class 10th, chapter 1 continues. In this session, we shall look into the changes we observe in the 6 processes. These are in your syllabus. Number 1, turning of milk sour in summer. Number 2, rusting of iron. Number 3, fermentation of grapes. Number 4, respiration. Number 5, cooking of food. And number 6, digestion. You have to remember that every material object on earth is made of molecules. Molecules are made of atoms. Chemical and physical properties of a material depend on the types of molecules. Now let us see on this first process that what happens with the milk when it is left in open at room temperature. Fruits, chocolates and almost all your food items are mixtures of substances. You just have a look at, I left this milk at room temperature here. You can see what has happened to it. You see its appearance has changed, it has coagulated. Its taste has also changed. Don't taste such milk. So what has happened with it? I tell you. All our surroundings is full of microorganisms. For these organisms, lactose, a type of sugar present in the milk, is a good food. They break down molecules of the substances present in the milk. For example, bacteria species of genus Lactobacillus feeds on lactose present in the milk. These bacteria produce, besides many other substances, lactic acid, an organic acid that coagulates milk proteins. At number 2, we see what happens with the iron sheet when it is left out in humid environment. You can see this is a piece of an iron sheet. Now see what has happened with it after being left in the moist air. It has rusted. The iron atoms present here on the surface, they combine with the oxygen present in the atmosphere to form iron oxide. You see in this animation that how oxygen is combining with iron atoms to form iron oxide. Means Fe plus O2 is producing Fe2O3. Next, number 3. You see here grapes. These were left out for about 4 or 5 days. And you can see what happens when grapes are left in open for a few days. You can see the change in color and shape. This is because that microorganisms ferment grapes. As I just told you, all our surroundings is full of microorganisms. These microorganisms cause breaking down of molecules present in the grapes. In the grapes, a type of sugar, fructose, is present. That's a very good food for the bacteria. That's a good food for you too. So these bacteria grow on this fructose and break down the molecules and bring about so many other chemical changes. Next we come that what happens when we respire. In respiration, we inhale air and then we exhale that out. So when we inhale air, the oxygen present in the air that diffuses into the lungs, from the lungs that is carried to the various body parts, even to each and every cell of the body, where that oxygen diffuses into the cells and combines with the glucose to give energy. That energy is needed for the metabolic activities. and they are in combination with the glucose, carbon dioxide is produced besides water and energy. So that carbon dioxide diffuses out into the blood, carried to the lungs, and from the lungs is diffuses into the air, and that we exhale it out. In respiration, we see that the concentration of carbon dioxide increases in the exhaled air, while the concentration of oxygen decreases in the exhaled air, and also water molecules or the water vapors are more in the exhaled air as compared to the inhaled air. Next, we come to cooking of food. You see here, in cooking of food, we supply energy in the form of heat. This energy breaks down bigger molecules into smaller molecules, and that is how the nutritional value of the food gets changed. Some of the molecules also evaporate away. The substances which can easily be converted into gaseous state are called volatile substances. These substances, when reach to our nostrils, they produce a sensation of smell. Another thing what happens, that the air in the surrounding also come in contact with the food, and at higher temperature it oxidizes food molecules, some of the food molecules, quite easily. So some molecules evaporate away, some molecules just get oxidized, and some molecules get broken into simpler molecules. Next, I come to at point number 6 and last, digestion. So what is digestion? We ingest food that goes to the stomach, and then it goes to the intestines. Our digestive system secretes a number of enzymes. These enzymes break the bigger molecules down to simpler molecules so that those can be absorbed in the intestines. Conversion of bigger molecules into smaller molecules so that those can be absorbed in our digestive system is called digestion. I hope you could understand it well. That's the end of this my lecture. We shall see you in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye. Bye. See you.